Well, I modified my original grinder setup. I took this big pulley. It was attached directly to the shaft of the grinder. But what was happening was, when I'd go to tighten this belt up, it would put a lot of force going in that direction on the shaft of the grinder. So what was happening was I could hear that the auger, because there was a lot of force that way, the auger was kind of pivoting in the body of the grinder, and I could hear it making some contact right about there. So I thought what I would do is to take up a lot of that force, I would add, two new blocks here and pillow blocks and a shaft. So now all of that force that's going in that direction is kind of being taken up by this instead of being applied directly to the shaft of the grinder. One drawback is, of course, it takes up a little bigger footprint because I had to move the grinder that way in order to make room to get this. This is a Lovejoy connection, it's called. And basically all it is two pieces that mate together. One gets attached on this shaft with set screws, and the other gets attached on this shaft with set screws. And it's kind of nice because they don't, that gives you a little bit of wiggle room. So these don't have to be aligned perfectly. You try to get them as close as you can, of course. But yeah, this setup seems to work really well, and then that way you can tighten these belts down without worrying about wrecking the grinder. Yeah, I just ground up 5 pounds of pork shoulder this morning just to test it out, and it really worked well.